what direction are you going in? Or are you just doing it like song by song and putting together, or are you making sort of like a common theme throughout all the songs?
So actually, it started with like just a bunch of random songs, and then when I was sitting down, kind of making a treatment for like what we were gonna do in terms of rolling out, I realized there's a theme, and we were both kind of going through like the stages of grief, and we were both going through a loss, and it made sense. Then we started to like pin every song to a different stage of grief, and it was really cool actually. We ended up just finding a theme that worked, and then other little things that we liked that were like common themes started all like coming in together, and it just makes so much sense. I don't want to give away too much because it's crazy, like
No, 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 I
it's a whole
understand.
thing, but
That's a great concept. Like, to so basically the foundation is the stages of grief. So would you say that you use music as sort of like something therapeutic?
absolutely. Like when I think about music, I think about sadness, I think about happiness, I think about being excited, or like any emotion that I could think about, there's always a song behind it that I feel like matches how I'm feeling, and it helps me understand what I'm feeling. But it's yeah,
Do you
definitely.
think it helps you to process those emotions aside from just the music and trying to create art? Like personally, do you think it helps you to process those emotions?
Absolutely. I feel like it helps me understand where it's stemming from. Like I'll sit and there's certain lyrics that hit me and I'm like, woof, like that was it. And it's lately since I've got into like making my own music, I find that like my own lyrics are kind of helping. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? Like I feel that way. Like I didn't even realize that. And then it's not till after I'm listening and I'm like, wow, like I had one of those moments with a song that we made recently, and I'm listening to it, and it was like I was going through something personal and I was arguing with somebody, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just listen to my song, and I play it, and it gave it a whole new meaning. And I realized like I was listening and I start crying. I'm like, whoa. And that was a whole different way of processing emotions through my own music that I've never experienced before. But definitely helps me.
Would you say you want to give that same thing? You want to extend that same mechanism to your audience? And like, what do you do to do that? What do you do to relate it directly to your audience?
I think the only thing that I can do is speak for myself, and I know if I'm feeling it, somebody else is feeling it. So I'm like, if I'm feeling it and I can let you know that, hey, I'm also feeling it, I feel like that's the only goal that I have, because it's like I feel like I've tried to make music finding different themes, and I'm like, oh, I sing about the same stuff. Like I'm sad, I'm singing about being sad, or like I'm in love, I'm singing about being in love. Like, can people relate to this? And then every time I've tried to make a song with a different theme that I'm not feeling, it never works. So I feel like the best way I can connect with everybody, and the way that I'm trying to, is to just write whatever comes to mind and however I'm feeling in that moment, and being completely genuine. I feel like it's the best way to reach people, and I hope that it does.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So last question. Now, let's say a year from now, or 3 or 5 years from now, like, what are your goals? Is it to become more popular? Is it to gain status? Is it to kind of evolve artistically, or all three of those things?
I feel like the last question kind of ties into this one for me, because my goal in life in general, but now specifically more with music, is I like more one-on-one interactions. Like I've always said, if I'm going to save the world, it's not going to be through masses, it's going to be through my one-on-one interaction. And I feel like my goal would be to make a song that one person can sit and listen and be like, this is exactly how I feel. Like this, like I need them to cry, I need them to dance, I need them to feel happy, I need it to play at the holiday parties. Like that is my ultimate goal, is being able to connect with like individuals, as opposed to trying to like make the masses happy. I kind of just want to, yeah,
Very personal.
yeah, I want it to be very personal.
Gotcha. That was great.
Was it?
Yeah, that was the best interview we did.
You. Thank you. Thank